Hey everybody, welcome to Glow Up Handbook. Today we're going to be doing a flow specializing on front splits. If you like this flow, be sure to like and subscribe. I have more coming up soon. So what we're going to do is you're going to start with your right leg lunged forward in a low lunge. Your back knee is going to be down, hands on the mat, and we're just going to hold here. Today's flow is going to be mostly mostly intermediate to advanced. There will be beginner modifications as well. So for the beginners or people newer to front splits, if you don't have it all the way down to the mat, I'm going to be leveling up each time I introduce a new split. So you just hold at the level you're most comfortable. Now I want you to lift and lower your back knee 10 times. So lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and hold. So you're going to now hold with your back knee lifted. And you can just pull slightly down now. Down, 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 down. You can rock back and forth here. Again, this is just getting into slightly different angle of the hips. This is going to be really deep into the hips and hamstrings today. Now drop that back knee, push your hips back so your hips are square towards the front of the mat, and you're going to go into a half split here. What we're going to do is wave our spine down and up. So we're going to do this 10 times. Down and up, just opening up the hamstring, down and up, down, 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 up, hold. Now I want you to take your foot and you're going to rock it left and right. Just changing the angle. Your hands are on the mat, just foot left, right, and you're going to do that 5 times. Now grab your foot if you can, or you can wrap a strap around it and pull yourself in. So I want you to be pulling yourself towards your leg with your back flat and pulling your foot so you get a deep calf stretch as well. Getting the calf stretch here is really important. Perfect. Go back into that low lunge with your knee down, and you're going to take that same side hand and push your knee out, getting a little bit into the inner thigh here and hip. So just push and hold. Just getting warm up here, getting our muscles ready to do some front splits. Now you're going to toe heel your foot to the outer edge of the mat, bring your hands to the center in lizard, lift your back knee and hold. If this is comfortable, then go ahead and drop onto your elbows. And breathe. Let me know in the comments how far you are in your splits journey. Do you have your front splits all the way? Still working on it? Do you have your middle splits? What are you working on? Now go ahead and come on up. Bring your foot back behind you. Go into a quick puppy or child's pose, something to just neutralize, get yourself ready. Then what we're going to do is grab the foam roller. So any kind of foam roller will work here. We're not really using it for its intended purpose. I want you to place your front shin or heel on the foam roller. Bring your hands to the mat and slide in and out. So you don't need to come as far as I am. You can go further. You can slide just a couple inches out, but just in and out, engaging our muscles and warming up. I've talked a bit about this, but active flexibility and being strong enough to have flexibility is extremely important so you can be safely flexible and don't have problems in the long run. So you're just going to go out and in, out and in, out and in, getting a little bonus foam rolling to the calf too. Perfect. Now move that to the side, and I want you to grab both blocks, no matter what level you're at. Just a heads up, I get real confused. My brain just left all sense of reason on where the blocks were supposed to be. So you're going to watch me struggle here for a minute. My bad. I've done this a million times. I don't know what happened. But you're going to actually be bringing it to your front leg under your hamstring near your glute, where your glute and hamstring connect. That's where you're going to want the blocks to be. And you're going to see me figure that out in just a moment here. There we go. So I want you to just hold here. Again, this could be super easy for you or super challenging. If it's super challenging, I want you to stay here for the rest of the time. If it is not, I still want you to come here so you can warm your body up and get it used to being in the splits, because we're going to be going pretty deep here. So I want your body to be really ready to do that. Perfect. So if you are ready, you can go ahead and remove one of the blocks. So now you just have one block underneath you. Perfect. And then if that's okay, then you're going to go all the way down into your front split here. I did do a long stretch yesterday because I went to Vegas this weekend, which is not something I really do that often. But, you know, I definitely wasn't feeling my top self. Awesome. So go ahead and bring the block to the front of your mat. If you're very comfortable in your front split, don't try this if you're not super, super comfortable. But if you are, bring that front foot on that block. So you're going to be in a little bit of an oversplit here. Breathe deeply and be very careful. If you're comfortable, walk forward into a hamstring stretch. If you're not here and this looks crazy, you will get here. It is just consistency. I have lots of splits training videos on my channel. Keep doing those. Be consistent. Stretch at least 10 minutes every day. And I promise one day you're going to look back and be like, wow, I've gotten so far. So come into a wide butterfly here, just pulsing your legs. We're just loosening up a second before we switch to the other side. We're going to do all that on the other side. You can lean forward if that's comfortable, just getting into your inner thighs a little bit. Then bring your feet in as close as they go. Flap your legs up and down into butterfly. And come down if you're ready. In Vegas, I got this shirt, and it's like a Marilyn Monroe shirt, and I love it. I'm so obsessed with it. I thought it was cool, like how much different kinds of merch they had out there. I'm not usually like a huge t-shirt purchaser, but they had so many cool things. So go ahead and give yourself a gentle hug here. Perfect. We're going to do all that on the left side now. So come into a low lunge, back knee down. You're going to bring your hands to the mat. Just hold. Now lift your back knee and lower, lift, 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 hold. Now pulse, down, 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 down. Rock forward and back. Now go ahead and push back into that half split here. Again, hips facing the front of the mat. You want them to be even. We're going to go into those spinal waves. So down, up, 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 down, hold. Now just swing your foot side to side here, getting to some different positions. Now grab that foot with either your hand or a strap, pull it close to you first, getting into the calf, and then fold forward. I really want to prioritize the calf stretch here. Perfect. So go ahead and come forward in that low lunge, knee down, and push your knee out. Just holding here. Then come into lizard, so bring your foot to the outside of the mat, hands in the center, and lift your back leg. Hold. Think of really engaging that back leg, and then come onto your elbows only if that feels comfortable for you. Well, comfortable-ish. Perfect. Come on out of that, and you're going to grab your foam roller, place that under your heel or shin, hands on the mat, and slide out and in, slide out and in. Try and point your toe the whole time. I struggled with that on both sides, I'm noticing, but definitely try to point your toe if you can. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Again, a few inches out is perfect. Whatever it takes to feel your inner thighs engage. Now grab both blocks, no matter what level you're at, and you're going to put them under that front hamstring glute area. Make sure your hips are facing forward. I like to place my hands on my hips. You've seen me do this a few times now because it helps me know that my hips are facing center. Sometimes you can't tell that your hips are slightly turned out. And this helps me be aware of where my hip bones are. Perfect. Now remove one of the blocks if you're ready. Remove that last block into a full split if you're there. Perfect. Now, only if you feel super comfortable in your regular split and you tried out on the other side, I want you to come into your oversplit. So block at the front of the mat, place your foot on the block, engage your core and your glute, keep your body super safe, and then fold forward if you're ready into that hamstring stretch. Beautiful job. So go ahead and swing your foot around. You can move the blocks to the side, the foam roller. Just twist your knees side to side here, or whatever feels good. Come into this reverse tabletop position, just stretching out the front of the body. Drop down, legs in front of you, just shake it out. Give it some shakes, grab your toes with your hands or a strap, and just round out your back. You can do a quick fold if you want, whatever you need. Cross your hands in front of you. Hands open, feeling the effects and the pride that you have for sticking with this, even though it was difficult. Inhale, put your hands above your head and take a deep breath in. One more time, hands up, deep breath, exhale. Thank you guys so much for flowing with me today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. I have a pigeon pose masterclass posted or coming up this week, and have a great rest of your day.